Okay, hello everybody. Welcome back to our Skyrim modding. Uh as you can tell by the title, today we are cluttering. Well, I might take one last quick look over this general area. Because now that I look at a few of like a little bit of it, I might put some vines. Kind of maybe some vines on these rocks and kind of on the floor. Still debating that. We'll see. Maybe some vines on these rocks. They kind of flow down, you know? I might do some of that. But anyways, today we are cluttering, for the most part, the maze portion of the level. That's our main goal today. So, we are gonna get a good chunk of that in for a few hours. And today we are listening to, so this past weekend was the Quake Pro League's North American qualifiers for QuakeCon. So for Quake Champions players who are in North America play to qualify to go to QuakeCon and play the Quake World Championship. Which is a pretty big deal. But I am 40 Lions. Excuse me, golly. I was eating like a wrap and a salad, and I think maybe like a spice or something. It's like caught in my throat. But I am 40 Lions, and Rafa, who's a part of Team Liquid for Quake Champions, they casted it this past weekend, and I have been enjoying listening to it. So we're going to go ahead and listen to that. I think there's about an hour, and there's an hour and 50 minutes left. And depending on how I'm feeling, we'll kind of go into Mr. Creepypasta, or I may just end it for the night, depending on where we are, of course. So I don't know yet. We'll see. Well, let's get into it.
Okay, so
What the heck? It just played ads. I don't know why.
okay.
Who do you want to prank?
Oh my God, here we go.
We're being pranked on camera.
Oh my God. I'll get you.
At Chipotle, real food always starts with real ingredients.
Uh,
When you order Chipotle, real
whatever.
food starts with you. Whether it's
Anyways.
restaurant, pickup, or delivery. However,
I
Chipotle,
like this section. This section's okay.
So, we have everything we need, chat, for quite the banger of a set between Dewey and Aaron. Round of 8 coming up. Map number 1, Ruins of Sarnath. Visor for Aaron. Strog for Dewey. Ooh, he's got that golden rail. We love that.
Ooh.
We love that.
Whoever you want to start on, doesn't matter.
I'll start on Dewey. It's been a minute.
All right.
Why don't we see some doo-doo? Some doo-doo butter.
No, no.
He's gonna love that.
Drip, drip, drip. That's doo-doo, baby.
2, 1.
Live meow.
Fight.
All right, pretty standard spawn. He'll get heavy, and then this is where Aaron should not push. Very good recognition, because if most people they get that light spawn, they try to go to rail first. But yeah, Strog would be able to beat you there and then use Peeker right away when you don't have anything to take it out. So very good job from Aaron showing patience and understanding of the champ matchup.
Dewey trying to scope out for some information with that Peeker, getting a high level advantage and doesn't really find anything, but still has the positioning on the Mega. And if he's quick enough, okay, you can definitely hear it from here. So he does hear the heavy pickup. Items traded and Aaron backstairs, and I think Dewey knows, and there's a free rail. Look at
Yep.
that.
And good recognition, just knowing that if Aaron took the jump head, he would hear it from there. So that's why he was ready right away, just in case Aaron had been creeping. And very nice job.
That's
to deal
pretty
a bunch of
good.
Damage. Now, Aaron is in big trouble here. Like, Dewey knows where he is, and he's really on the hunt to try to get rid of him. Okay, good job from Aaron, though. Oh, no, he did not exit well at all.
Nobody gets it, but he's gonna probably die. Oh, Dewey, please.
Oh, no.
Oh, he
Oh, wow.
stole both. So
And
mission
he's gonna
accomplished.
get away. Unreal.
Even if he doesn't really survive, he swiped
Well,
those.
he'll
He has the
survive
time
for now.
Yeah, Dewey.
One rail will make a huge difference for either of them right now. So, Aaron trying to get health. Nice sight rail.
Oh,
shit.
my God, that
Oh, and then he didn't have anywhere to destroy it. That was so.
dude, that read would have been amazing. The mid-air Dikembe, no, with the beaker.
Yep. So Aaron has done a fantastic job working himself out of a horrible situation where he likely should have died, and he's sitting pretty right now. So, and I like that he went to the B side of the map. Shouts to Sacrifice, because that's where the B base is, to get the vials and to try to get fight back before Dewey is ready with Beaker. Nice little bait there.
It's pretty good.
He might be able to all in here on this heavy. Yeah,
I
then
actually
he's
like
going in.
this.
He knows he's got the stack. And he doesn't get the kill like he wanted, but now he has full control. Can really start setting the tempo. And Aaron, again, is going to have to play very well defensively. He has no sight, and it's looking grim.
It's looking grim, but I do like the fact that he didn't all in on the heavy. Aaron got away for the time being. It looks like not for long, though. I
Ooh.
do like that he didn't try and turn around, steal the heavy. He just realized that Dewey outpositioned him.
Oh, great
Oh,
peeker.
Nice bait.
Yeah.
Nice bait with that.
Really nice play from Dewey. And now Aaron needs to just get out. He does have Rail trying to back up on
And if
LG.
Dewey's paying attention, hearing him here should let him know that Mega is still up.
What
Oh,
a
nice Rail.
shot. Dude, with these graphic settings, I didn't even see him. Like,
we were
it's-
blinded.
It's
Let's
so
see us flashbang.
bright. The sweet Lord Baby Jesus bringing out the sun and Dewey shooting straight into it, somehow connecting.
I
cannot
like
see
that vine a lot.
at all.
What is the?
It's the little things with me. It's like, man, that vine looks really good there. It's that kind of.
The children
That
might
kinda
not know
thing with
about
me.
that one.
Okay, just nice defensive play. He like has all the guns, and he knew that if he exits, things could go wrong. So just stay and just protect the heavy, and
What a
just get
rail.
it again. Oh wow, and this works his way to the Mega, and he could all in here at this heavy, which is what I think he'll do. But Aaron has sight. Oh no, he whiffed. He whiffed. And he did use it too, so okay. Nice rocket. And yeah, Aaron has to escape here. He needs to get to T. Okay. Oh, this is risky. Okay. Well, lucky for Aaron, he managed to get the Mega, and he could potentially be about a little over 200 total here. So, if he gets sight back before this heavy, he might push in really aggressively here from LG. Yeah, he's using sight now. He's just looking for rails.
I'm swapping over to Aaron, actually, to give him a chance to see what he's up to. As we're about halfway through, and he's only down by one. Not doing too bad, all things considered. He's going to opt for the damage
Oh.
onto Dewey rather than the peaker. And
Oh yeah,
think
one
it
thing I
was a
wanted to
terrible play.
do is I'm not sure why.
It's really nice. Just managed to catch Dewey using Peeker at the wrong time, and really good job understanding that he should go for the damage on Dewey first, and then just deal with the damage from Peeker later. And it was really setting him up for a good position and fight here. Oh no.
Wow.
5 minutes.
And he's sitting pretty right now. He's got all the guns that he really needs. And he's caught Dewey here. Oh no. He really needed to hit that rail.
I like the peak, though, knowing he could fall back to Mega. Does he
Alright.
trouble? But
That swords should be okay now.
extra second using the vision for the second
be.
rail, maybe
Get
the
a second.
third.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. All right.
Dewey's in big trouble, but he'll go through high. Okay, he should secure himself in armor here. I like the attempt from Aaron there. Little RJ rail. But he's got time. The thing is, this is a really bad spot for him to be in when Dewey has Peeker. Yep, and here it comes. And now that should secure the Mega.
Oh, don't.
What a fucking... We just gotta play super safe here, and I kind of like this from Aaron, just kind of chilling, trying to like bait an exit for the light, making Dewey think that, you know, oh, he's probably at heavy, I can go get it, but not falling for that this time.
Ooh, just missing.
That
on
is
disengage
rails.
Rail. That would have been
All right.
big from Aaron.
And like Aaron's doing a good job of like covering his angles when fights aren't going well. Oh my god, what just that?
Dewey just went in and caught him out with a rail.
That's all she wrote. Oh no. Oh, this is... It's going from bad to worse. I really would have liked Dewey to just keep shooting the peeker. Like, he didn't need to do the kamikaze so early.
Yeah, use the hyper blaster. Tons of
Yep.
damage.
And that's okay that he stole that. That's just really good job from Dewey to do that damage. Aaron is in huge trouble again. I would have liked to have seen Dewey be more aggressive there, but so let's see, what weapons does Aaron have? Okay, Aaron has all he needs now, and he's got this light for free. He might be able to secure Mega. Like, I don't think that Dewey's going to be able to push it, so Aaron's nicely worked his way back into this game.
Oh, huge combo
Thanks.
though, right in the
Yep, never mind.
Yep, right in the chesticles. Oh, and another rail. This should be it. The peekers are gonna get around it. Well, little
Wow.
donk on the head in the back. Oh,
Nice little sidewinder there.
yeah, not bad. We know how Dewey loves the sliders.
Yep.
Patience from Dewey there, just eating that chip damage, saying I have items to fall back on. It's more important for me to hit the 90, but the Mega is taken because of that delay.
Yep, and he just needs to keep playing center map and then try to engage him. Okay, he knows he's at Rocket. Decides not to try to cut him off, and Aaron taking the one path that can make himself effective is to try to force a Rocket fight at heavy, because that's all he's got. But wow, really nice push from Dewey. Great Rockets. Completely negates that, and he's up 3-0, and it's not looking good for Aaron with less than 2 minutes left.
Yeah, and Dewey's using that crouch slide speed to get past the rockets Aaron's firing and get so close to him, and that's why Aaron's caught a little bit off guard every time they have these rocket fights, because Dewey's just all up in there.
Yep, and I think the biggest problem was just, man, that frag that he gave up where Dewey killed him with LG and he had rail outs, like, it's just...
Yeah, out courtyard. Yep. He just didn't expect that push at all. Dewey, calculated or not, it was perfectly timed. Visions pop now. Dewey hears it, does grab another health bubble to put him up above a railable range. Heavy taken by Aaron. Dewey secures the Mega, and now he's just got to play safe for a minute. There's the plasma through the telly. This could be a frag for Aaron. There's a good rail. Next one will win it.
Oh my god! And is Dewey railable? No.
Not
He
anymore,
could
no.
survive. And he'll just hide back here now, I think, and just listen and go the opposite direction. Well, Aaron had a chance.
This is my gaming rig.
Oh my god. Okay, like, how many ads and however long?
And is Dewey railable? No.
Not
He
anymore,
could
no.
survive. And he'll just hide back here now, I think, and just listen and go the opposite direction. Well, Aaron had a chance. He caught him. I don't know why Dewey was stuck, going towards the portal. It was pretty risky, but he should have this game wrapped up now. He'll just play by the portal, and yep, he leaves. And so that's GG for map 1.
Throwback Dewey.
What's up, Alex? How you doing?
Oh, big dunks. Just to really put the stamp on it. 3-0 is going to be the map score for Ruins.
Just chilling.
We do have the potential for 2 more, but Aaron calls
Hell
this
yeah.
well played. So Dewey on the board with map number 1.
Yep. Just a few. Oh my God, 4 for 33. You poor bastard. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. That is.
I got to call him out like that in front of all these people.
Well, you know, I have a feeling that's not all his fault.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Illuminati. The
But,
powers that be don't want him to hit rails.
but I think 2 things to take away from that game is Aaron did a great job of keeping himself in the game. He had a few instances where like he was in deep trouble and he worked his way out and gave himself like good chances to get back into the game. So if he has a bit better of a time here on Blood Covenant and he's hitting a few more shots, you know, we could see him jump out to a lead here. And yeah, I think the biggest thing is Dewey's going to be trying to use those rockets to his advantage. Try to create some rocket fights since he has the Doom double jump and he's good with them in general. Yeah, and it was just a few opportune times where Dewey went in with speed, you know, like we saw with the LG and just the misfired rail, and that's all she wrote. And down Aaron went. And then the other time where it was that heavy and he just Zerg rushed in there and hit some good rockets.
Yeah, we'll see. But I do like what you said about the kind of mental fortitude of Aaron and staying in there and still playing, not giving up easy frags. I think that's very important going into this map, being down already 1 map and being able to conserve that kind of attitude going through it and knowing that, you know, he's on the chopping block right now with this map number 2. And also big shouts to everyone in chat. Thanks for being here. And I don't know why Rafa's mic keeps getting bad. I think it's Discord hates us, but that's fine.
Yeah, sorry.
No,
Because
it's
my
not
mic
your
is,
fault.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not your fault. I think Discord just throttles people who aren't like streamers like me anymore. So they're just like, fuck you and your quality. But that's fine. Map number 2 live between these 2 shortly. Dewey versus Aaron. Dewey working on 2 in a row to advance.
Prepare to fight.
Aaron trying to clap back and send us to a 3rd. Where
Yeah,
we're going to get
since
real girth.
Aaron has to win it. Let's to take us to a 3rd. Let's watch him off the start.
Hell yeah, brother. Do you?
1. Fight.
Live on map number 2, Aaron has the spawn to do a little bit of shenanigans with the Dire Orb. He's going to go rockets straight into Dewey, who has the rail and now slowing down, playing his opponent rather than the items.
I like that he's leaving heavy up because the lower green should still be available too. Yep. Looking for a cheeky little opportunity. It's good. And I kind of like this approach. Like, you know, Doom already has rail from the beginning, so just try to secure all the guns for yourself. And then slowly work your way back to the top at some point. I think the keys to success this game for Aaron to try to win is he needs to find some opportunities in the game where he's not using the orb for damage, but using it to secure both majors. And then he can try to, like, you know, get a stranglehold on the map and choke Doom out and eventually, you know, close the gap and get a frag. Or, you know, just go 4 for 4. There's one.
Like that disengage there. He heard Dewey coming, avoiding that rocket damage. He's going to double back. And again, Dewey not so lucky, but
Oh,
wow,
super aggressive.
Those defensive rockets in the end, huge from Dewey.
Yeah, I'm seeing Aaron a little nervous right now. A couple
That is an
times he's done
orc
some
with a
quick spam
human
rails. It's
body.
like, just take your time for the shot.
Grab the rocket pack. You need the bazooka shots.
That's right. It's got bazooka gum in there too. Uh-oh, 2 for 2 from Dewey. Equals it up.
No,
Oh,
can't do it.
That
What
was
the
Dewey's
hell?
time. I think Dewey was afraid that. Oh,
Coming at you.
why?
Oh! He wanted it. I think he could have gotten a cheeky rail had Dewey turn in.
For 2 from Dewey. Equals it up.
No,
Oh,
can't do it.
That was Dewey's time. I think Dewey was afraid that. Oh,
Coming at you.
why?
Oh! He wanted it. I think he could have gotten a cheeky rail had Dewey turn and then take the orb. But he didn't take the shot. He just took the orb, so.
Yeah, that or even just he created enough space, like try to run away. But yeah, that was a little rough. But yeah, I think Dewey didn't drop down at heavy because I think he thought Aaron had gotten the orb back already, and so he was afraid that if he dropped to chase and then Aaron orbed back up to bridge, then he would give up all position for the items. So, but ends up catching out on Aaron's mistake and takes the lead anyway.
Ooh, and Dewey hears him. He's patrolling the upper area. Here's the LG peak and slowly but surely waiting. Good rail, good rocket. Okay,
Wow.
Dewey's rails are nuts.
Take the light. Oh, Aaron is in big trouble. He does have orb though. Oh no, he whiffed.
Oh,
Why
but
does
it
he
could be the
look
perfect
like
trap on
that?
Accident. No, Aaron hears it early enough to disengage again and almost gets caught out. But does it give him the mega? I think it might. It does.
I like instantly Dewey backing away because that's a very dangerous area when Ranger has orb. So as soon as he recognized that, oh shit, it's time to get out.
Big
Nice rail from
jumps.
Aaron. This is a big 50-50 now. Well, never mind.
Does hit the rail on the way out, for what it's worth.
It's worth a little bit right now. Just a little.
Just a little scotch.
And will he get his rail from? He did. So he does have a free rail. That actually wasn't too bad, except he has now given up Mega.
Oh my goodness gracious!
no.
And you orbed for that one. That was a thank you, sir. Might have another situation.
Yep, and really good job from Dewey to just rush in there and make it a really awkward rocket fight with the double jump. And yeah, I was about to say, Aaron, you cannot be here, but it was too late. It was too late.
Not only will I be here, I will orb it back in here. Don't you ever tell me what to do.
Okay, so Aaron should have heard the Mega. You really can't attack at all right now. You might even get jumped here. Yeah, this is not looking good.
Oh no! We've seen
no.
it before. You gotta put the 2 fingers behind the orbs. They're all coming up short today, it
Yep.
feels like.
When nerves start to, you know, cost you some situations. Wow. Dewey out here putting in work.
Putting in the work indeed. Up 5 minutes in. Nice little rocket jumps to grab this upper armor and also just keep the pressure on. Make Aaron think I'm attacking from any given angle and all these rails are just nuts from Dewey.
Yep, and really good decision by Dewey to give up the Mega, but to cut off the access after to the rail and just be like, it's okay. Like, even if I'm 100 health, 50 armor, you can't push that position. You know, you'd have to, like, I don't know, pull off a miracle with Tribolt to Dire Orb direct, and it's just not gonna happen. This is dangerous as shit. All right, well, Aaron gets away for now.
That was a great rocket by Dewey, though.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Yep, Aaron had no right to be there, and this is not looking good. It really isn't. Like, we haven't even seen the situation where Dewey needs to play the run game yet. Dewey's just been in full control, just constantly putting pressure from the high ground, and with 6 frags to make up.
I was gonna
It's looking
say,
rough for Aaron.
best case scenario right there, Aaron gets a telefrag somehow.
Yep. Oh, here's the jump pad. That's a free heavy. That rail's a little risky because if he would have orbed up while he was like on cooldown,
Yeah, that could have been
yeah.
some big damage and item steal. Potentially a frag, but Dewey fortunate, still up 6, and Aaron just up against the wall, cannot figure out an answer to all of these antics from Dewey. As using the mobility well. Oh, big rocket! Dire Orb is used though, so now Aaron is just stuck in this position and will just rain down. Okay! That is the answer. What?
Oh! Wow! Bending it.
I was gonna say, Ranger, a little too much Thanksgiving turkey. Like, that didn't look like it was on, but whatever. A little thick boy there, that's fine.
Much stuffing.
So much stuffing. Somebody's getting stuffing. I tell you what, right now, 6-0. Dewey stacking back up decently. Good try bolt. None of it lands. Okay.
And time to punch away.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Oh, I don't like that. He could have, instead of jumping into the portal, he could have just like stepped so that he's not committed into the room for like a full second. It's like,
Dewey stacking back up decently. Good try bolt. None of it lands. Okay.
and time to punch away.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Oh, I don't like that. He could have, instead of jumping into the portal, he could have just like stepped so that he's not committed into the room for like a full second. It's like, if you just step through the portal, you can like quickly like see if they're there or not and then back out.
And
Whereas if you
Dewey-
jump in like that, yeah, you like commit to potentially getting railed then.
Yeah, and Dewey opts to grab the light armor, realizing he was a little bit early on.
Interesting.
Dewey stacking back up decently. Good try bolt. None of it lands. Okay.
And time to punch away.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Oh, I don't like that. He could have, instead of jumping into the portal, he could have just like stepped so that he's not committed into the room for like a full second. It's like, if you just step through the portal, you can like quickly like see if they're there or not and then back out.
And
Whereas if you
Dewey-
jump in like that, yeah, you like commit to potentially getting railed then.
Yeah, and Dewey opts to grab the light armor, realizing he was a little bit early on the heavy.
But right now, he just needs to keep playing this run game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't even need to stick around to do damage. Just 2 minutes. Time is on his side with 6 frags ahead in the game, and it's gonna be all Aaron, and he's got to put pedal to the metal and start pushing. And this is a nice drop down, but Dewey has an exit strategy here. Yeah, Aaron's nowhere to be found. He's prioritizing items, which is fine, but this late in the game, you got to get in there and do some damage and get some frags.
Yeah, now Dewey's just playing the positions where he can hear him and just go the other way. And Aaron has to do, is he behind door number 1 or door number 2? And you have to choose correctly, not just once, but like 3 times in a row, most likely, to get a kill. And yeah, I mean, Aaron, like right here, he might get a kill here. Really nice LG, but asking for 5 frags in 120 is a lot. He does hear the vials. Oh no, you got to make those. And I think just watching, like, especially like earlier, there's a situation where he RJ'd from the bridge and just like spammed a rail so fast at the teleporter and then spammed another. Like, I think Aaron just nervous. He just let nerves get the best of him, because I've seen him play before and I've played against him, and he can play better than this, but that's part of playing, you know, at tournament time. It's about controlling your nerves, making sure that you're breathing right and that you're focusing on being in the moment. And Dewey looked nice and composed the entire match so far, regardless of whether, you know, whatever was going on, in control, out of control, just really looked like he was playing a good game today.
So
Have I lost
that'll-
you?
No, sorry. I was just letting him play out as Aaron calls the GGs. He knows. We knew a little bit 2-3 minutes ago that this was going to be the case, but GGs regardless. Dewey able to advance from the round of 8 and move on.
To the semis.
Hell yeah, brother. Shouts to Aaron, though. I do like the discipline play. He didn't let it get too crazy. He didn't really take crazy fights all the time. It was measured, but sometimes, you know, like you said, a little bit of nerves, pre-firing maybe a little too much, playing a little bit, scared is a strong word, but, you know, not playing the way that he could be playing, as you said.
Exactly. So, but yeah, I guess great job for Dewey, like playing composed and played a really good game. And I think he played the champion matchups the exact way that he wanted. So it's good to see that he's looking pretty sharp going into the semis here. As right now, if we look at the bracket, Death Row has advanced over Vigilante. He won 2-0. We're still waiting on the results of Effortless and Yenem. And we're also waiting on the match of Trep versus Davis. The winner of that will play Dewey. So let me see which. I have a feeling that Shaftastic might stick to the upper bracket side, So we might just watch Dewey again.
Sure.
Let me ask.
Well, we figure that out. Again, shouts to everybody for being here. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well and enjoying your Saturday. And if you haven't already, give Rafa a follow. Big shouts to Rafa for joining me. It's always fun to cast alongside him. Make sure you follow him on Twitch and Twitter. Check him out as well as QPL. The Pro League will be back next week at 10 a.m. with week 17. Only 2 weeks left of regulation.
Hello,
play before
local
we head on over
fur.
to Dallas for the finals on land.
What's up?
From the Gaylord Texan Resort. I tell you what, brother. Can't wait to investigate this fucking chicken salad that everyone keeps talking about.
The chicken Caesar salad, the
Whatever
most
Razy
standard,
said.
like
Yeah, it was Razy or Wenger. I forget now who said it, but I'm gonna try like at least 3 of them.
probably because it's like the least greasiest or sugary thing that he can order, and that's why
Probably.
he just kept ordering it.
What's that like to have self-respect? I don't know, especially when it comes to food. But yeah,
Let's see. Speaking of next week, let's see what matchups are big. Oh, Sirius and Wenger is next week. That should be a really good one. No Sweat Chain should be a good matchup, as well as Toxic Avec. Those look like probably. Oh, and how can I miss? I'm literally staring right at Strong Sage and Cygib. The inner team battle will
Yeah.
be next week. So,
team kill on that one. And yeah, Avec Tox is kind of a Q4 throwback a little bit.
oh yeah,
There's a lot of hanging moss. Oh, you mean right here? It's just part of the
Lots
wall.
action coming our way. Quick, but today it's all
but-
about the final challenger's
Yeah, it's just
position.
part of the wall.
Trying to get locked and loaded from someone from NA.
But it is
They claim it.
supposed to be a more
People
natural
fighting
looking.
for it. Yenum, Effortless,
level.
Death Row, Dewey, Aaron, Trap, Davis, all battling.
I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Need to get some water.
Sure. What he
Sure.
meant was Monster Energy. Hashtag not an ad.
Hashtag not an ad. An alchemist's dream.
Papa Smurf, I
Indeed.
think we're trying to avoid duplicating.
That
matches,
is that
and I
is
think
actually a
Shoptastic is
pretty good
watching that
point.
one. I mean, inevitably, we're going to end up watching the same ones. near
Probably
the
should
end.
put some
So for
plants
now,
that
we're
you
trying
can
to spread
pick
the love a little
in
bit
the cave level.
and spread it out. Thank you, everyone, for the follows. I did disable notifications because as much as I love the farting, I didn't want it to distract from what you're seeing on the screen.
But yeah,
So-
probably put some plants you can pick over
Pragmatic, thank you
here.
for the follow.
maybe some over here.
PLEHTV, iFreedom, Jiggly Moves, I love LQC, Pix, MCM, Calder TV, Fan, Leroy QC, Pet
Whoops.
Lax, Mad Taylor, XDK, Powie, 10 Shots TV, Pirate Ops, Simkin TV, Sora Yoga, Blunderbuss, thank you all for the follows. Motor Crew, thank you for the raid.
I'd probably have to do some
Thank you for the 6-month resub.
some of like the snowberries, whatever the hell they're called. I can't remember. Tomberries, I think.
Thank you for the tier 1 sub.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I might actually put some berry bushes like in this area right here.
NA Challengers, joined by the one and only Rafa. Always a pleasure to have him. So again, toss him a follow.
There's some stuff you can
Twitch and
pick.
Twitter. Big shouts to everybody for signing up and
But
playing.
gotta remember, this is also in Solstheim, and this is also like in
People sign up, but that's fine.
like
30
this is like this was once a glacier
everybody, for being here and locked in. Again, there's other
that
streamers
has
available. Chat
since
TV,
like melted away. And this is like the idea is like
more? I forget actually. I know those two for sure.
it's kind of hard to explain,
One of them,
but it's like it's greened out, so it's like kind of cold but not super cold
on other shows, channels.
because of the warming and the falling of the glacier of Mortrag Glacier. So
Pendula, thank you for the follow.
yeah, I mean, I still want to put like comberries there because that'd be a good idea. Good thing for alchemists and whatnot.
I should be messaging someone to get in a game. So we may just sit here for another.
But
3
I,
hours.
yeah, fungus is a good one.
Hang out.
I'm not completely dumb. Like, you know what? Let's do that right now. I don't think it's under. Pretty sure it's not under plants. Pretty sure it's under items. I think.
Sorry, I was reading something. Anyways, now this is just the podcast.
I could be wrong.
Oh, there you. Thank God you're back. I was gonna go on this tangent about awful things. Yeah, I don't know what game to watch.
Maybe I shouldn't have come back.
I mean, it's my show, so yeah, we won't get banned on this stream. Well, maybe the stream will get banned, but I digress. I do a
Could be
great
rolled
job of
data.
walking the line
What?
on the Pro League show? So we'll see though.
You toe the line very well.
It's
an art form.
My favorite thing is when I read.
Maybe I might just be under
Where did I
Flora.
slip? Where did I like whatever? But always seeing throwing back from break and seeing everyone else smiling because I just said the most horrific shit I could think of. And they're just like trying to contain their laughter and keep it together. And
Oh,
I'm gonna
never
make
mind.
you
That
rip
belongs on
that.
stumps.
You may be bigger than me, ZSX, but I will make you laugh. Anyways, so I'm sitting here refreshing the bracket a whole bunch. And effortless, yet I'm still going. I wouldn't be surprised if I went all three. Again, those are ex-teammates playing a lot of 2v2s together. They know each other pretty well.
Yeah, we could do some mushroom.
Death Row is
You
waiting.
give it the deets.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Death Row waiting on the winner of that. Dewey waiting on the winner of Trep Davis. We saw Trep earlier take down Pie Hero round 1 in a very, very close first map. And then, tell you what, those second two. I think it was just a matter of Pie Hero
Snowberry.
timings and stuff, trying to go for a little too much mechanical pushing. But Trep played.
Okay.
So good to see that. And we will get into one of these games soon.
Yeah,
I
right
mean,
now
I
it's
think
second
Dewey
map
Davis
for
maybe, right?
effortless. Yeah, I think that
If
we're doing
whoever
that.
wins, I should say Trep versus Davis. I don't want to be biased here. Whoever wins Trep versus Davis against Dewey, I think we might just jump into that one. So
Okay. Let's put
Yes, I
some of
need
these
to be ready for
snowberries down.
as well, but
sure. But since we have some downtime, let's do the 40 lines between two totems. So have you ever been playing on LAN and you've had to violently have diarrhea, or just use the bathroom like mid-match? What's the worst experience you've had with that?
actually, what year was it? It was. Oh man, I'm trying to remember. I thought it was 2014. Maybe it was 2013. One of those 2 years. But I definitely had to delay a match for a while. Like they delayed it for. No, it was It was real bad. I think that was 1 year. Not the hotel that I'm not going to name it, but
Yeah.
not the hotel that we're going to this year. But I think quite a few people got sick. I think there was like something in the water
Ooh,
type
okay.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
and yeah. So yeah, it happens to the best of us.
I was gonna say that, like, I mean, as a caster, that's my nightmare. So I can't imagine as a player where you're like, look, this is not good.
I mean that was bad, but the worst I think was Italy in 2018 is because of the fucking
I remember.
timing of my
remember that.
games and the catering.
Yeah.
It's like catering was done like while I was playing, and like my match had got delayed and they wouldn't let me leave to go eat. So I was like, okay, whatever, and stayed around and I ate, and then of course as I'm done, and then I need to eat, in a timely fashion so that like I'm not tired and groggy during the next game. I literally am at the bottom of the barrel of the options, and it was like this weird like ravioli shit, but it was like the last of it, and oh god, oh man, I thought I was gonna throw up on stage. It was so bad. It was so
I remember
I'm
talking
like,
with you about it. I was like, dude, you are just notorious for eating the
Not
wrong
bad.
shit.
Let's put
like,
some
during
fungus.
tournaments. I don't know.
Like,
I had no other
put some
option.
fungus over here.
You know what sucks though is like
Actually, maybe put it on this
so I was like,
rock.
yo, is there any more food coming? Blah blah blah. And I was told no. Okay, so I'm sitting there like eating this before I start feeling sick, and sure enough, all of the food for the staff comes just as I'm finishing. So all of the fresh food that's probably not food poisoned is right there, but it's too late.
I'm gonna develop a gamer energy bar just for you because it's just like you need to have something in your backpack just in case. Like it's just Oh man.
And I remember like before the game, I'm like
Yeah.
really struggling. I'm like, guys, can we delay the match for just a little bit? Is it possible?
Yeah.
And I'm like asking, does anybody have like, to people that are
Needs to
mainly
be.
Italian? Do you have any?
I was thinking like in this corner,
Like, I need something.
like
And
on
I think
like
I brought,
like
the
not like
equivalent of
on the rock,
comes
but like
once I probably
between the
ate, like,
rock.
5 fucking
You know.
meals.
Yeah.
And I was like, can you please bring a bucket on the stage just in case?
You're just
And I
trying
had
to
to play.
communicate with these people like, I got a rumbly and my tumbly, help.
Yeah, exactly. And I had to play kill something like that, and it was it was not a fun time. Not a fun time. But thankfully, by the time I had to play the finals, it didn't feel like that. But
Eh,
that was that's probably the worst I've ever had. It was rough.
Yeah.
is there like
Italy was fun, though.
cave?
I did just get a message
Oh,
from
yeah,
somebody.
but-
Let me take a look here.
That town is so cool. Like just and then even like the hotel we were at, like being by the sea, it's like really nice. Oh, it looks like
So is it?
he's got the pick ban.
So I stayed in this. Yeah, I stayed in the same thing. So a bunch of us are casting this match. So I mean, I guess that's fine. We didn't want
Okay,
to
so
overlap
Davis
too
did
much.
win versus Trep. Everybody who was probably already seen before us because they updated the bracket. I didn't.
Locked
So
in.
Dewey Davis for this semifinal. Interesting to see. It's good to see Dewey back and playing, and then also it's been good to see Davis continually playing throughout this last year and improve. In my opinion, improving his game. Now, depending on whether he qualifies or not, today we'll have to see how much he's improved. But it's been good to see Davis practicing pretty consistently and trying to weed out some of the problems within his game that's held him back.
I don't know. This is tough.
And I think
Maybe I
honestly, this is
go
good
with a different
test
one.
because again, Dewey is an ex-pro, has a ton of reps, but he hasn't really been playing a ton. So this is a.
I know,
Dewey,
like,
no disrespect to Dewey, I'm just saying
that
he's
is
not,
a little
as
better.
polished as he'd like to be. And so I feel like if Davis can get over this hump, that'll be a huge boost of confidence going forward.
Unfortunately, there's not really a way to blend these textures because, like, this looks a little better.
So we could be in
I don't know how or why.
explosive fights.
I see what you
But who
did there.
knows? Yeah.
I don't know, a
Strong
little
takeaway by
better.
Davis.
It is. It's
Dewey
weird
locks
looking,
up
though.
BJ on Awoken.
Maybe that's just not the right spot
So,
for it.
As a player, what's your counter pick to BJ on Awoken right now? Like you're looking at the board, you're seeing what's left. What are you thinking? You're thinking
Let's
Keel,
see
right?
Let me see what's left. Oh, Ranger, 100%. Like, I'm really surprised Dewey didn't pick Ranger himself. Like,
there it is, locked.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I think Ranger is one of the best unawoken right now. So, and then we've got Corrupted Keep last. Okay, so Champs. Okay, yep, just get rid of that.
Keel. Somebody.
Hell no.
Why?
Keep it no.
He's
no.
so good.
Oh, that's better. That's pretty good, actually. Look at that.
Look at this slander.
Hold on.
See, there's not really a way to blend textures, but you can, like, put it far enough beneath the texture.
The other one, Roxy, like pawing at the window. Please, let me see. Please.
Now, that is kind of weird to see, like, the head of a mushroom popping out.
Foreleg. That's what? All right,
So
it'll
this
be
is where you
interesting
pick
here.
Keel then, right?
No, I
Fuck.
think this is well, I wasn't gonna pick that, but okay. Galena for Dewey. I was gonna say Death Knight or Eisen, most likely. Or if you wanted to bulk up, you could go Scale Bearer too. But he decided to go for the Galena pick. And we can talk about strategy for that later. But looking at this first map, Nyx versus Athena. I usually give the advantage in this matchup on this map to Athena, but due to the fact that Dewey has a little bit of rust, this could be pretty even. So, yeah, and
This quarterfinals?
Davis is this is semifinals.
Wow, we already got to semi, huh?
Yeah, that's true. You got a good point. I think I might just go with that because I love the way that looks. That looks really good. I like that a lot.
As we go, because again,
I've been talking too much anyway. Feel free to cut me off.
No, you haven't been talking.
So I did a 5. Let's do another one, maybe. Maybe. Actually, I might make it smaller.
They hear enough dick jokes on the live show, and I'm sure they're sick of it.
4. Oh, they have to be the.
It's too fucking bad.
What just happened?
More to come.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
What did I do?
Tell you what, brother. Alrighty. Well, semifinals.
Okay, I accidentally just moved the camera is all.
Very good test for Davis.
I forgot it's got to be the same because it's just like it's the color of the mushrooms.
Been in the league, but hasn't been practicing a ton, so not a super polished Dewey. If any time is the time to go against him right now, big stage for Davis. As you said, been grinding, practicing, consistency. He's been putting in the work, and now it's time for the test. One of many, actually, technically two more, really, but yeah.
Yeah, And on these first 2 maps, Davis is playing champs that he plays all the time. So he's playing some pretty decent comfort picks that are good on those maps. So, yeah, at least he's giving himself
I
a
like
good
it.
shot, and we'll have to see how
I
drafting
like
pans
it.
out for Dewey, like his plan. For
There's
like
some
he's
over there. We got berries.
picking BJ first on Awoken.
Um,
Then
I like the idea of
the
just
whole
keeping like
deciding
berries
to
and
choose
fungus.
Lina against Sorlag, which isn't bad, but it's just not what I expected, on CK. So we'll have to see how it plays out.
We'll start off
What
on
is
defense,
this?
as we've given Dewey some love already, and I want to see
Oh,
what shape Davis is
actually,
in.
And you
yeah,
you
I think
start
I might
off
use
back like 30
these
seconds.
in the future
Sure,
because these
sure.
seem to be
49's
better.
Intro show, as we'll have the brains of the operation step aside, and we are live right now. Map number 1, semifinals for the NA Challenger qualifiers. Here, nice little move from Davis to grab that rail early.
Actually, maybe not.
Into the light and optimizing the spawn. You gotta love it. Already out the gate, execution, strategy all seem to be squared away for Dewey. A little bit of a skirmish here early. Buckshot on the fadeaway as Dewey trying to press in. Seeing exactly if Davis is ready. That rocket, well placed. Good enough for DC.
I actually don't know if that's something you can pick.
That rail, unfortunately. It was lined up. Just didn't hit it, didn't connect. That would have been a nice one, but all in all, I'd say solid start for Davis here. Dewey poking and prodding. There it is. Big trap here in the LG, but Ghost Walk in the back pocket of Davis used to avoid any catastrophic damage.
And that could be
Not too
used
bad
as
of
like a
trade
dead berry
because, even though Dewey is
shrub.
the one weaker, he has high ground advantage right now. So even that rail shouldn't matter too much as long as he doesn't get railed again.
Davis seeing Toesies right now, pushing in through a choke point with LG. Crazy, but does disengage.
Yeah, and then we'll put another one
Drops
over
it
here by this
again,
other
using those
bush.
vials, and he sees the LG taken, so Davis knows exactly what's up.
Yep, and good job from Dewey to work himself out of a terrible situation. I would have liked to seen Davis leave up the heavy even longer, try to create a bigger gap so that he could hopefully get a rail trade, and then once there's a 15-second gap, go collect the heavy and then make your way over and use your invis aggressively on the mega health, because he should know about what the timing is from when he heard the jump pad taken when he was standing at banana.
So this might be where Davis pushes out a little bit. I think he heard the drop and again immediately goes back for the heavy. And as you said, not really adding much of a gap, giving himself an opportunity to do damage, position, and fall back to the heavy. So I don't know if that's a nerves or he just doesn't want to lose timing, but either way, could come into effect.
The only problem with him controlling heavy right now the way that he is in this stalemate is he has to give up high ground to do that. Whereas Dewey playing Athena, first of all, she can reclaim high ground with the grapples, but already then having the high ground with the mega control and being able to save both grapples for fighting and engaging is, so far going to play into his hands. But right here, Davis just doing a good job making Dewey have to choose one or the other and keeping himself with a good stack here.
And when talking about these maps, obviously we use acronyms and stuff. Do you think anyone's ever typed BBC on accident? But moving right along, 3 minutes almost.
Oh, why? Why 40? Why?
There's a bit of a stalemate, not too bad.
Okay.
Ooh.
What
I
happened?
don't know how he got away with not doing more damage on that one, honestly, as Davis kind of slips by that rocket a little bit.
Oh, what happened to my Twitch chat? I'm sorry, if you've been chatting on Twitch, I don't know why, but for some reason, I'm doing restream and streaming on YouTube as well, but for some reason, it just, took off Twitch for some reason.
Save your health.
Years worth of fungal science to use this guy.
50 HP.
Hey,
resources, nice
like,
rail as he drops down, has to get away. Can he make it to the mega?
that's what people do for, video games. Like, when people do, space, like, when people do, space studies, and they utilize all of that in their games, that's what's going to happen with, Starfield. Big space stuff in Starfield. So you using your studies and sciences that, you're learning about and whatnot, and putting it in Skyrim, that makes total sense.
Controlling the upper light and
I like the idea of
Potentially
putting,
having the first shot more often than not now.
like,
Well, and
there's a
this is
few
still
dead shrubs around.
Tour best.
You know, I might actually take that one out.
Just at a glance.
Just put another one in.
Okay, and if you're Davis, losing the kill like you did was bad, but it's not the worst thing in the world. It's only 1-0. So it was definitely doable to come back. It's not like Dewey went on a rampage after. So as long as he just keeps breathing, just keeps focusing, like he could work himself back into this game. So just needs to get his movement.
I do want
down
one
a
more
little bit
patch
better,
of
and,
mushrooms.
keep trying to control this high ground and chain some rails together. Oh, I like this.
Big damage.
Good rockets.
Davis
Oh,
with
there
the
we go.
trap.
5-minute war.
There we go. Yeah, I don't like that Dewey used the grapple to re-engage. I think he could have
Nice
used it to
rail.
get away. Yes.
This is exactly what Davis wants. Almost a perfect read.
We'll put more mushrooms over here by these rocks.
Then he'll back off to the mega. Yeah, don't do that.
I like that he thought about it. Was like Rocket would be way too much damage. He's like, no,
Yeah.
there's no point.
Now there's the point, though.
Yeah.
He should go back. No, go back. Oh,
Go
now
back
you don't
and
even
just
have to
pick it
damage
up,
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, go pick that shit up.
No, just missing out
well-
on the cheeks. Just a careless whisper.
Oh, the fart jokes. This is good.
From above.
Oh no, he messed up the grapple. Oh, the shaky LG.
Wow.
What year is this? 2017? It doesn't work like that anymore.
He claws his way into that frag though, 2-1, and that was messy. But
Barely scraping by.
barely. Oh, please! Which machine gun damage? Davis just looking to grab resources and stabilize, having the frag lead. And yeah, that grapple was just messy, but the follow-up
bad.
energy from Davis gave Dewey a chance, did a lot of damage, and now coming in like a wrecking ball, fantastic direct into Ghostwalk, and Dewey has to take his leave up the jump pad. Now it's a matter of who picks
Right.
what. Davis
So, like,
disengages after
I'm
the
just kind of, like,
goes in heavy, and he will grab the mega.
stating, oh, that torch has been there for a minute. And, like, I kind of like how this rock is kind of, like, shadowing it. You know? So, like, this torch is on the ground, but this rock over here is like, yeah, you can kind of see the mushroom behind it, maybe from a certain angle, but it's also like shadowing it, so you can't tell. Or well, so it's like getting shadow. You know? But yeah, there aren't like a whole lot of damp spaces in this area. So I don't want to put a whole lot of mushrooms in this area because what you're saying makes a lot of sense. But this makes sense to me because this is like a newer fire. This is like a campfire that these bandits set up, and that's newer than where these torches were. And so that's kind of my excuse for putting mushrooms here. So you can see the mushrooms, but they grew there before because, you know, they were heavily shadowed, you know, in this corner behind the rock. Not a whole lot of light would reach it, but this is like a new fire. So it's like that kind of logic. And I like putting logic in those kind of decisions. Like, even if the logic isn't really, even if the logic isn't really going to be fully realized, you know, a lot of the players don't even realize that kind of logic. I just love to do that, though. So, yeah, but yeah, this next area actually has water and like small like pond like area, so there's going to be more mushrooms in this area.
Before, when she had 3, the way to try to balance it out was that if she
There's definitely going to be more
was dealt
mushrooms in this
50
area.
damage while using the grapple,
Yeah.
the grapple would snap.
Yeah, you have like
You have to
very
do
good
100
insight
damage in order to
and
do it. So if somebody could
like for
grab
that
them
kind of
towards you and
logic.
you railed them and they're still going straight
I
to
like
the
that.
face. So, yeah, that's why it's going to be really important for Dewey to like hold on to them and then properly aggress at the
Okay.
right time.
Holding on to that ghost walk for dear life, knowing that the damage coming out from Dewey is not a threat, and the rail actually puts Dewey at 25 HP, trying to heal up off what he can. With a minute remaining, Davis is going to use that.
And what do I
ghost walk
put
only
here?
if he has to seal the victory.
It does need to be a little bit open because there's a werebear here.
Very good.
I want to put something. I might put some urns to kind of cover that up.
Super stacked right now.
But I want something in this corner and something in this corner, and I don't know what they should
Dewey
be.
is running out of options. I'm gonna switch to him because he's the one that has to make shit happen. Oh, and he only has one rail left. I think he just needs to try to delay Davis here and get.
I do have a
heavy.
dead bandit back
he's
there.
Checking in the wrong areas. Oh,
I might-
Vaughn whiffs that too.
maybe
That's
I'll-
probably the
well-
game. He has no rails.
Hmm.
And he just does not have the health and armor to back the shit up.
Oh, big rockets from Davis too. He really wants to seal it. 10 seconds left. This is it. Davis is actually going to give him a chance.
Wow.
Nope, he wants to put the stamp on it.
Can't believe that he pushed there, but very nice rockets.
Yeah, he's kind of hidden,
Good
and
job
in
on
my
that one
opinion,
from Davis.
well,
Way to keep his composure after that first death.
nah.
And, you know, we just saw once he got the high ground, he really tried to not let it go,
Okay,
and he did a really good.
so let me explain. So, this is like, you know what? Let's kind of play through it. Let's play through the level. Let me show you. Yeah, exactly. Like he's hiding in the corner, hiding from the werebear. Makes a lot of sense. But yeah, let's play through the level. I'll show you.
Good job. And just the trap at Rocket was beautiful. Like the way that he set up the jump to try to minimize the sound cue, and then just
Whenever it
completely surprise
launches.
Dewey.
Whenever it wants.
Yeah, we'll have to see how map 2 goes.
I just think it's weird how sometimes it takes a
and I
minute
think
for
fortunately
Skyrim to
Dewey,
launch.
The ability doesn't really have anything to do with mobility. Kind of like we saw with Trep earlier with the mist orbs.
Yeah.
There were a lot of like just messed up.
Right. So
grapples
yeah,
from Dewey
like
there. But
that's
you
the
know, as long as he
name.
picks good fights, you know, then the dual wield can be really effective. So
So I'll show you
Indeed. So now
the level and kind of
Dewey
what I'm
back
thinking.
against the wall, trying to force a third map. Davis on the cusp of sending himself.
Because yeah, it is like it is a tomb.
what he's
There's
working on
elements
all
of
year.
like
This is
Nordic
it.
dungeon
Himself a
and
shot.
cave,
This is what we play for.
which plays into the theme of Hircine, which is like very, you know, natural.
He said, I am a little confused as to why Dewey picked BJ. You know what might have happened? Is he might have thought that CK was the second map. You know, he might have flipped him in his head and he accidentally picked BJ because BJ is the
Okay.
first pick on
Yeah.
CK.
So-
I think
'cause,
that makes
yeah.
more sense than just being like, you know what, I don't like Ranger. Just
Yeah, this chap that I'm really good at and is great on this map. Yeah. Yeah, so
I'm on it.
Okay.
it's not
So-
as though it's impossible. Like
No.
BJ's pretty good here. It's just
So if you know, if you've played
ability with the rocket
the
jumps
Elder
and
Scrolls
Ranger and
3
just
Morrowind,
explosive
which I
ability.
mean,
It's
if you
just
have or
getting
haven't,
down
doesn't, you know, it doesn't matter
Davis,
too
how
much.
well
But
does he
um,
utilize the orb and,
oh
the
gosh.
passive
Okay,
frame?
so this is Soul Slime.
Yeah, and I think
In
the biggest thing with
Morrowind,
Dewey is Dewey
this
needs to find
area
some
used to be
fights
called
where
Mortrag
Davis
Glacier,
is on
and
the
it's
mega
actually
or on the
where
heavy and is just
um,
dueling the shit out of him. And it
Yeah.
forces him
Damn
to
it.
have to hit a perfect orb. And if he doesn't, he turns in the dual wield like
Oh, I love that
dodge
game. It's actually my #1 favorite game of all time. But this is where this is for the second DLC from Morrowind. It was called Blood Moon, and this is this. There used to be a big icy glacier here with a dungeon inside of it, and it's actually where the final quest of the Blood Moon took place, which is where you fought, you know, werewolves and powerful warriors and whatnot, and then you ended up fighting Hircine. And so kind of this quest is there's like a tomb that survivors and followers of Hircine created to bury the body of, you know, his aspect, like it was Hircine's aspect.
almost with the fader.
And so there's like a tomb there that they made, but
Yeah, and the worst possible
it's
side
kind of
too.
like hidden away behind this layer, like this cave. So I'll show you. So obviously the melted away glacier is like kind of in the kind of just on the outskirts, off the shore. You can kind of see it.
Finishes with a rail again.
And this is your way in. And this tomb is in this cave. And it's a little bit unsuspecting because it's a cave where there's bears. And not just any bears. But I'll show you.
He might get an extra kill here. He does. He is really weak, but that's all right.
Bears!
That's okay.
Holy moly. I didn't realize just how insane they were. But yeah, this isn't like a level 1 quest. This is like higher level. Like, I recommend people do this, like, more end game. Mostly because, like, the idea is this tomb is hard to find. Like, low-level people aren't going to be able to find it. So, this bear is bigger, but it's not the biggest. This is like a cave level that I made. You know, it's like a bear cave, bear lair. And there's this door. You're like, oh, I can't pick that. I need a key. And if you discover, like, if you look around even more, you'll see, like, a little hint here.
I think, yeah, Dewey's going to go super, super aggressive here. And that tri-bolt has earned him the right.
So you get that.
Nice orb to get away. Davis super, super fortunate not to die. I really thought he was going to get LG zapped to death.
And then, you know, this is like a smaller, and then it, you know, opens up into a bigger cave. There's more bears. And then, like, this is called Golgan's Lair because Golgan is literally the boss of this level. He is the big boss man of this level. And the idea is that he is magically gifted by Hircine to basically be a guardian. And so people are, you know, think, oh, this is a bear cave with a really big bear in it. I need to stay out. And people just don't connect the dots. So that's why it's a hidden tomb that people don't know about. Then, once you kill him, and there'll be like a quest too that I'll kind of put together. Anyways, you kill the bear, you get a wax-covered key. And obviously I got like bandits and stuff. You know. But you get a wax-covered key. You go back. Open the door. A dead werebear. Just some stuff. You get that, and that opens up over there. You can see it.
Trying to catch him out. Okay. Nice job not being over aggressive there. Realizing that, okay, he was ready for the opportunity. I need to not give away a bunch of damage. Oh no, no, this is what you should not do. But he should get this mega health.
Okay, anyways. Yeah, this opens up. You walk, and then you see, there it is. It's a Nordic dungeon. You kind of come up here, like the ruins of Mortrag. Go inside, and this is where you go into like the Nordic ruins level. You walk forward. You get some Draugr of, like, they were followers. I don't have nav mesh set up so they can't move. Like, nav mesh is basically navigation for them, so they have no idea where to go. They're basically blind. They can see me and detect me, but they can't see like a path in front of them. They can attack and they may attack, but it just, I don't know, I have yet to do nav mesh, so we'll see.
Davis just missing
But yeah,
the angle
we're
there.
just
Mega pickup.
continuing along.
Always has one item for Ranger. I like that a lot. Not just the match so present, even though he has the lead, keeping enough pressure on him until he takes damage. It works for everything on the map. Still 3:30 left on the board, down by 3. Dewey's
Door.
gonna work his way
Oh,
back.
it's barred from the other side.
What
Weird.
he was afraid of there, but he dual wields preemptively, like trying to make it harder, I guess. But yeah, like even here, Davis is super stacked. Just needs to try to chip on this heavy. Doesn't even have to go for it. Yeah, do some damage, RJ away. He's playing very disciplined right now.
But yeah.
Davis as well. Dewey gets the first one. Davis with the reply, and again, Davis doing a good job of just playing around Dewey. There's the defensive play, a little bit of dire orb action to make sure that Dewey couldn't aggress, and I love that play.
Yeah, I stopped using it as like a proximity mine, essentially. You know, like
A werewolf! Again, the werewolf has no idea where to go.
Is that it? Is it it?
might be. Just look at it. Might be it. Yeah, especially now.
But yeah.
Davis does an absolutely throw.
A alchemy table.
Really well played, and I think again it came down to champ selection. Davis is very good with Ranger.
I would love to message Dewey and be like, did you think CK was map number 2? Like you said.
Yeah, because then AJ Ranger isn't the worst on that map. It's like pretty even. But here, like, there's just so many more advantages for Ranger that, yeah.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
Ranger
and
game
then
is 21 of 38 at 55%,
we continue along here.
of 17 at 29%.
And this area is no enemies yet.
I think the big turning point in the game was that one time, I think it was still 4-2. It was either 4-2 or 5-2, when Davis was getting chased through the portal and Dewey didn't fully connect with dual wield, and Davis managed to take the heavy as well and leave with the orb. That was like Dewey's big opportunity to come back into the game. And after that, Davis just played like very standard defensive game and
But yeah,
did what he needed to do.
like that's the level so far.
He got the job done, assuming in the next
It's not a big level. It's not super complex quest,
So dire orb, he takes it, wants to try and seal it with one last
but it's
frag.
still
Both
still
players
cool.
are
Oh,
trying to make
I
Dewey
forgot about you.
to Mega. Davis wisely.
Damn, you're definitely harder than a werewolf.
Congrats to Davis. Obviously, the job's not done, but good job getting himself there. And like I said on the first map, I definitely would favor Athena a bit more, but he played. the way
Okay, so
he
it
needed to
fixed
win the
itself.
game.
It just looked to.
took advantage
Well,
of
did it
his
fix
space.
itself? Hold on.
And managed to come out with that win. And this one was the one I was worried about for Dewey, to be honest. And
Oh,
I'm
it
sure
did
that
fix
was the way
itself.
the game played
Okay,
out.
good.
You know, Davis played the champ matchup to perfection. And yeah, just great rockets, great rail, great usage of orb, and just really shut down the dual wield.
Right, right. No, like that's a really good, like a really good idea, really good, like way of putting it. So that is kind of what I want to do.
I don't think Everless versus Death Row is done. It doesn't look like it.
Okay.
It hasn't been updated.
Let me kind of explain. So there's like some Draugr and whatnot on this level with one werewolf. I might put maybe another Draugr or two in here, like maybe over here. I'm not sure. But then this section is basically gonna be. It's gonna have werewolves, and they're gonna be. And Hircine used to have a lot of werewolves. Like that was kind of the thing of Blood Moon, is that he had like a big pack following of werewolves. This area is going to be, it's not going to be like chocked full of them, but basically what I want for this section is the player has to activate all 3 of the levers that are throughout this section in order to open the gate down there. and it's not like timed, but basically enemies that you kill will respawn after like a certain period of time until you activate the third lever. And the thing is, I kind of want, well, I want this lever to be first. I want this lever to be second. And then the lever up here will be third. Because once you activate this third one, you can actually see the gate over there opening. And then once you activate that lever, the door will open, and then the enemies, they won't die, but they'll stop respawning. So there's that. And then this level, there's going to be this werebear here to kind of introduce the enemy. Because werebears were like never a thing until the second DLC for Skyrim. But anyways, yeah, like it's kind of introducing the enemy into the level, and we're gonna kind of sprinkle them a little bit throughout the level. So there's gonna be obviously that one there. There's gonna be one there in like the bigger rooms, and then there's gonna be like Draugr placed throughout the maze because they're smaller. You know, they're not really meant to be that hard. They're just kind of meant to be in places where if you take a wrong turn in the maze, you're going to run into an enemy. But the bigger rooms will have the werebears, and there's a few of them. There's a few rooms, I mean. And there's like 3 maze sections. So like if you noticed when we came in here, there's 3 doors. There's a door there, there's a door back there, and then to the right, there's a door. Each is like its own little mazy section, and each mazy section has a lever. I might replace it with a... Well, actually, I don't know. I think I might actually just leave it. I will probably just leave it. But yeah, there are 3 levers, and each lever will open a gate. So you pull one lever, you get it like you pull one lever, gate opens. Pull another lever, second gate opens, and the third lever will open this gate. This gate will already be open. It's actually going to be designed to close shut once you enter the last area. And this last area, when you enter, is going to be... There's actually going to be 2 bigger wolves, just regular wolves. And they're going to be named. They're going to be called Claw and Fang, because in Blood Moon, there's an item called the Totem of Claw and Fang. And this, it was one totem, but it was like split off. And so one wolf has the Totem of Claw and one wolf has the Totem of Fang. And you got to kill both wolves to get both totems, and you put the totems on these pedestals. And if you put the totems on the pedestals, the last door will open, and you'll be granted entry into Hircine's sanctum, where you will be presented with the choice of the same as in Blood Moon, where what makes a hunter so good? Is it his speed, strength, or guile? And depending on which one you choose will be like your final boss. And the final boss will be tough and probably get a cool item. I don't know what the item is yet, but we'll see. So yeah. That's the level. That's the quest. That's the idea. It's not like it kind of sounds a little simplistic, but you know, this isn't supposed to be complex.
Maybe they waited. It would be nice if they did.
I have no idea, actually. If you can confirm that, we can hop in, but I don't think so. I don't know.
I currently can neither confirm or deny.
But
I'll
I
see
do
if
not
I can.
recall. Pendula, thank you for the follow. Zern, thank you for the follow. Everybody, thank you for the follows, raids, resubs, and subs. All the notifications.
And that's the biggest thing that a lot of people do with levels is like a lot of people have these really crazy ideas, crazy ideas, and it's just when you don't know exactly how to do it immediately, you begin to question whether or not it's possible, and then you begin to question whether or not, if it were possible, whether or not you could do it. So me, as someone who wants to be a level designer, I'm like focusing solely on the design aspects, what makes sense and has logic, what kind of story I can implement into it, um, and to keep it simple. Because if you overcomplicate it, it'll confuse the player, and it may even go unnoticed. So I'm trying to keep it simple because first of all, this is like I've modded Morrowind, and I've messed around a lot in the Skyrim creation kit, but this is like my first full-fledged Skyrim quest mod that I've ever done, and I want to be like a level designer at Bethesda, and so I got to have something, if I were to show them, have it be like, here's a level you can go through, it's simple. And so the best levels are always the ones that aren't overly complicated. Whereas, I mean, like I'm explaining the level out, and it's a whole lot of like pull levers and open gates, you know? But there's a lot of cool enemies, a lot of cool visuals, and so it, makes a lot of sense.
Are off because I just don't want this stream to be flooded
They
with
are
my farts.
They are playing, and they are on the second map.
You're right. See, like, and like overcomplicating it with the lore, like a lot of it goes unnoticed because, a lot of people, like a lot of players, when they're playing the game are just, like jamming the button, like shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. They overlook books, they don't read them. So implementing the lore in the gameplay and the visuals of the dungeon itself is the best way. Writing lore is cool. I do love writing.
Oh, ads. Rat. Cool. Super cool.
Uh-oh.
And in 10 seconds, I might be
Nightbot, that's rude.
Ja bless.
Okay.
Missing the good stuff right now?
Yeah.
Get there, 40. What are you doing? The children want it. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's so cropped. It's so bad. Oh, God. Nobody look at me. Wait. Just
effortless.
Wait. We're doing it. Just wait. I'm trying our hardest here. Ugh. You know what I love? It looks absolutely like Japanese porn how pixelated this shit is right now. Hold on.
40.
Not that I've ever watched that. Just, this is a wholesome stream.
Trying to compress the compression, essentially.
Yeah. All right, we're good. It's better now. He's better now. He's better now.
Nope, that's lame.
Oh no.
Oh, Rebel Pile. That's what I want.
Yeah, a couple oh no's for Death Row within the last like minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's too big. That's what she said. Oh, appropriate.
Oh, that might be game. Oh, that was rough.
Oh yeah, he just ran straight into the pillar. A lot of LG 8 to 4, 3 minutes, less than 3 minutes left, and you just don't see this happening, right? Vision come back, but he's gonna get caught out with LG again. Decent though. Stacks about even as we get more and more pixelated, as it gets more and more graphic.
Stop.
Oh man. But timing on the mega, not so bad from effortless. Not so bad.
He's given up a lot of angles. Like he needs to stop. Elaborate.
Listen.
That's right. Listen to what
Yeah, exactly.
Go the other way. Yeah.
Now this I don't
threw that one on
get.
the backboard for you, dog.
I love it.
Maybe to like
Nice alley oop every now and then.
it's a
doesn't hurt.
ceiling? Is that what they said? It's a ceiling
Four
rebel?
frag deficit is
Oh.
effortless, grabbing another heavy, and here comes the pain train, maybe?
Yes. I think Death Row's gonna get a kill here.
Dire Orb is up.
Oh. He had to use sight though to try to secure it. Oh wow, and he choked. That's game. Oh no.
Oh no.
Ruby got railed up to the second level.
That actually is one of my
Kinda
favorite
sweet.
jumps that a lot of people don't fucking know about. You know, you could use the side of the eye.
To try to secure it. Oh wow, and he choked. That's game. Oh no.
Oh no.
Nah, that's fine. I don't need that.
Ruby got railed up to the second
Damn it, I
level.
was trying to look at it.
That actually is one of my
Kinda
favorite
sweet.
jumps that a lot of people don't fucking know about.
Ruby got railed up to the second level.
That actually is one of my
Kinda
favorite
sweet.
jumps that a lot of people don't fucking know about. You know, you could use the side of the eyeball to get up to that platform, right? I do it with Keel all the time, and people are like, I didn't know that was a thing. And I was like, yeah, I'm a genius.
The rubble the game has. So what about it logically doesn't make sense to you?
I don't understand why more
I'm just
people have-
curious.
You'll have to educate the people.
Yeah, I will. One day.
I can't necessarily say I'll be convinced to get rid of it.
I don't know. Supposed to have a 2-minute delay.
Oh God.
Like I can.
We're scratching.
One thing is like,
Just kidding. No shade. I don't care.
if anything, I would
I ain't the police or
probably
nothing. I ain't snitching on nobody.
put some rubble
But yeah, it
here.
looks like Effortless is going to
Effort-
take this
yeah.
one, so I'm getting out of here, and we're just going to wait for the lobby. The finals are going to be Davis versus Effortless.
Oh no, like I know what you mean.
And that one, I mean,
I think
don't
it's
know.
I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
curious.
you tend
was-
to think at namesake, Effortless has the advantage because he's been in the pro league before. He's been in the high
Well,
pressure situations, right?
Hear me out.
All right.
Hear me out. Last year's challengers, these two faced in like the second round, and Davis came out on top. They were very close games, but Davis managed to win. So,
Well, did we
as of
see
match
Effortless
history,
tilt into a different dimension?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That I recall, but no,
Okay.
it was yeah, just good games. So expecting the same. I wish it was best of 5. Wink,
Yeah.
wink. But
Yeah.
but best of
Right.
3 it
And
is.
and that's kind of like my problem with this one because like yes, I know what you mean.
Honestly, it's only been
Like
24
without
hours.
this ceiling rubble here,
Yeah. What are you going to do?
like hold on. Like if I were to get rid of that,
I really wish that these were also double.
Look.
lit, I think.
there's
I
like
think that's
everything
genius.
behind it is like intact and the rubble, you're right, doesn't really make sense. But I put that there and it's almost like the wall, like maybe there could have been like a pillar or something there or like over there,
They get a
and
big
it just
break
kind of like
and
collapsed in.
defense.
So it's all about placement
But yes,
of
it's gonna be
other
a
rubble.
little peak, maybe.
This one,
Super Grand Finals, you know.
we need more ceiling rubble.
Yeah, it's not just the grand final; it's the super grand final.
Super
The
grand.
super
majestic
grand final.
Exactly. The winner gets to play.
Uh.
If they don't win, they don't get to go. That would be fun.
I lost my.
A little bit.
Okay, there we go.
I do think they should have to play 0-4 at a certain
Rude.
point. I think that'd be
Rude.
fun.
That'd actually be kind of for the NA only.
Yeah.
Yeah. Force John to.
Yeah, be like
place
it's
it.
like one of the many bits on like WWE where like Vince McMahon comes out and starts fighting. It's like, yeah, the commissioner for the Quake Pro League, you have to beat him. Let's do that.
I mean,
I should be a writer, man. My talents are wasted on this engineering shit. Anyways, catching up with chat. Everyone's calling me an idiot. I don't know why. What did I do now?
Yeah, that looks good. I like that. I know.
I don't know.
Hopefully, with the Starfield engine, it'll like
Actually, is this gonna be
allow you to manipulate objects like walls a little bit easier. Like with, there's this thing that you can do,
No, you're
I
not.
have not.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I have
I'm
stayed.
just gonna
Um,
stay 'cause Dave-
and there may be a way you can do it in this creation kit, but I don't know of a way that it would like make it look good. But I know there's something you can do like in Unreal, like in the Unreal engine, where you can take, like, say you have a wall, and then you can take a piece of what's called the negative space, place it in the wall, and then it like makes an opening in the wall. Like you can do it in Unreal, you can do it in Blender. I you can do it correctly. And so with like negative space in this creation kit, you could like make negative space in the wall and then maybe like fill it in a little. That makes it look a little bit better. I don't know of a way you can do it in this, but either way. Either way, I'm happy with this. I know. I'm not, like, again, I'm not necessarily sure how you would do that in this, but say lovey.
Davis is in here, and I'm assuming it's easier to get effortless in here. If there's room.
Oh, there'll be room. There should be room for what? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Whole
5,
bunch?
6. Oh.
Might be too many people.
Okay, let's
trying
do
to catch us.
earn.
Maybe we just shut it down and go home early.
Not us.
I don't know. Bet it ain't me. I don't know. Steve, thanks for the follow. Helmer Rock, thank you for the follow. Skoko TV, thank you for the follow. Everybody, thank you for the follows. Appreciate you very much. This is NA Challenger qualifiers, the last spot for qualifiers for the Quake
What?
League. Coming to you live. I am joined by the one and only Rafa. Please drop him multiple follows and tons of money. Twitch and Twitter links in the chat. And also, QPL will return next week. Week 17 and 18 are the only two regulation.
Oh, it's
games
Ruins
left,
Earn.
and then we will head on over to Texas, where we are bringing you QuakeCon live. The finals of QPL, 10th through the 13th, 3-day event. Whole lot of action, live on LAN. Probably no shirts. I don't know what Dan has planned. He's got a-
Probably no shirts.
He's not from Brussels, so
That's true.
can't rhyme that.
No one's coming from Perth. I was gonna say the girth from Perth is pretty good too, but I don't know anyone from there. So, chat, feel free to use that one.
If Phrase would have won instead of Dandy King, then you could have.
Oh,
But
damn it,
yeah.
phrase.
that, by the way, was great set. Really close games for the Australian qualifier, or the APAC qualifier.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Backstory for Keel's beer mug. I mean,
Not bad.
I might take you up on that, Harix. 2 minutes from the past. But yeah, so we are waiting on the lobby as the brackets have been updated. It is official. Effortless versus Davis going down. If I can get a pick ban link, it would be dope. But I also do think that they should take a little bit of a break. I don't know. It's up to them. In this position as a player, would you want to take a break? Would you want to just keep going? You've been playing a bunch of games all day. How would you feel about it? A little 5-minute get up and stretch, or?
I think it depends on whether you've had anything to eat or not for a while. You know,
Yeah.
like the timing of the day. Like, and even still, like, let's say you haven't, you would just want to snack on something. Like, you wouldn't
Some
want to like eat a
almonds?
full meal. Yeah, some almonds, some sort of chocolate.
Maybe some
It's chocolate.
Yeah, some fruit, something like that. Maybe even some vegetables. You know, no.
Yeah, I don't
Something
know.
light.
I don't know what a vegetable is, but this is intriguing me. What is a vegetable? I've never had one of those. You mean you're
I'm not
supposed to
about
have that in your diet?
I'm not about to start Veggie Tales with you.
You don't think
Let's-
so? All right, that's fine. Little bananas. and potatoes.
Boy.
Running down the stairs.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's nightmare for sure. Did they post it in here? Oh wow, they already did it. Those jerks. Sorry, chat.
We were 2 minutes into the past.
I guess. So there it is. I throw it in the chat. That's going to be it. It's going to be
Yep.
what we're looking at.
Awoken, Nyx versus Athena. Davis is Nyx. Deep Embrace, Sorlag versus
Okay, I feel like there should be
DK.
something
Davis
besides
is
urns
Sorlag
in this
versus
corner.
DK. If it comes down to it,
I don't know what yet.
Visor versus Death Knight. Davis is.
Oh, that's
Visor.
gonna be fucking weird. That's
So,
stupid.
I'm definitely giving the Death Knight the advantage for that.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a different map, I'd probably give the advantage to Visor, but what a series we've got
Another
going
bandit.
here.
What is going on?
I was thinking
I
like
don't
a
know,
shelf or
like,
something.
2 maps in a row, we've had like Awoken, right? Awoken or Deep Embrace. There's been no Doom. No Strog? Like, the hell's going on?
I mean,
No
there's no
anarchy?
keel either, but you know, whatever. Talk about it later.
No, we're not talking about fiction here. We're living in the now.
I swear to God, I am not gonna let anyone live it down when they get keel on land.
Imagine.
I swear to you.
Imagine.
But we're live here, grand finals of the NA Challenger qualifier.
Frozen mammoth?
Uh,
Oh, that's
Davis.
the same
Davis.
thing.
Davis. He's got the
All
nice
right,
sun
baby.
hat on. He's got the
Yeah,
mega.
Sunhead is so good.
It's perfect.
I have now equipped it myself.
Desecrated?
There's the glowing endorsement
Ew.
from the champ, the 4-time champ.
Kind of makes her look like a little, you know,
What the heck is
gender bent
Bell.
Raiden. Well, I
Bestis?
was gonna say like Raiden running around, you know, especially with the lightning gun.
Yeesh.
Davis with the supplies.
And Everless is in trouble. Although not now. Davis
So,
has let him escape.
in that moment, I guess it was a timing thing, because Effortless does dive into this, but doesn't have any armor. I was wondering why, as Davis didn't take.
Oh, the teabag! What is this?
I saw some Liptons.
No.
I saw some Liptons too. I didn't want to say it, but I think he's trying to get in.
Davis
So,
has let him escape.
in that moment, I guess it was a timing thing, because Effortless does dive into this, but doesn't have any armor. I was wondering why, as Davis didn't take.
Oh, the teabag! What is
I
this?
saw some Liptons.
What is this?
I saw some Liptons too. I didn't want to say it, but I think he's trying to get into Effortless's head.
Yeah, I think Everless was really close to being able to escape there, but just kind of hit the wall on accident because he was trying to do damage and then hide and then grapple up to T. But it didn't work. Oh, the tri-bolts. Who's gonna hit the shot?
Holy
Nobody. Splash. Oh, and he caught him on the spawn. Really nice spawn force.
Look, here's some lore for the children that don't know, but there
Alright.
was a Lion's Den where Effortless GG'd a little early against Gelisac, and Gelisac came back and won. That teabag early may have just sent Effortless into a full-on kill mode.
I was gonna say, that's a little.
Oh,
coming
good
out
shot.
with the teabag. It's like,
That's
come on,
brisk,
it's just
baby.
the first map. What them Snapple facts? Oh, oh no!
Oh, wow.
Oh no! What is that? Grapple to it? Oh my god.
Blood
How?
pressure at an all-time high now.
How are either of them alive?
Oh, that's funny.
You need to.
Uh,
Pressure's too high.
Well, this is mine is I can guarantee you triple that of yours just sitting here.
wouldn't explore an old dungeon alone. You raise a good point.
It appears the game is optimized for
That's
both
why I
sides.
usually put them in pairs.
Big
Yeah, I
rocket.
would have liked to
I
see that.
usually
Oh,
put them
get
in
the heavies up.
pairs.
What the? What the fuck was Everless doing? They
I could
not have
actually,
fallen
you
apart
know what?
worse.
You make a good point for putting one
Unnecessary.
like, hold on,
So
let me,
unnecessary.
Oh, the bounce!
you make a good case for putting
Even
one.
though it's tied, that's not bad because now this is like doable if Effortless doesn't eat a rocket coming to this heavy. Like this is a big fight coming up here. Big all in from balls.
Hold on.
No swap
And-
though.
Davis
He doesn't
coming out
even
on
need it.
top.
Oh, there it is.
was
You make a
gonna
good
suggest
point for putting,
Yeah, worst case scenario for Effortless, great for
putting
Davis.
one like right here.
Me now.
Nice body block. Very good job.
Because
Don't
I
fucking like
think, yeah, I mean, I could use the Nordic shelf. Well, I don't know. I don't think it looks too out of place. I may just replace it with the Nordic one, but I think I could get, I think using it would be okay. But either way, I like the idea of putting a bandit here. Like, you made a good case for it. Because imagine these two guys run in here, the werebear takes this guy out, and the other guy tries to run and hide, and he gets killed off in that corner. That makes sense. Spawn without a head. Nope, that's just engine stuff.
I don't fucking like it. You were LGing the shit out of him?
Just
You
back
know
up
he's weak.
to the
Just
mega.
no, just keep doing it.
Yeah, but LG back up to the mega, right? Or no?
No, I think just keep fighting. Like he had the jump, he had the stack. Like just finish the job. But then he decided to swap weapons, and then it got really messy. And then he invised when the mega's still up, and it's like, well, it's Athena. Athena's gonna be able to go get it and get out. And yeah, so we've seen two really strange, unnecessary situations which have led to this game being tied. I think he ran out of
Oh, great shot.
What are these drive-bys today?
I don't know.
I like the bait. Wow, and this man was outstacked and won that.
Right in the nicks of time, she got out of there. Sun
Yes.
had and all. But can Effortless find a little bit more? He does find the heavy, and that's exactly what he needs there. Oh, he actually hooks over the rail, and Davis has to drop down now, giving up position on the mega.
Yeah, people playing Athena need to get into the habit as well, of picking up more ammo, because ammo reduces your cooldown now.
Just
I
like
think
Keel.
10%. Yeah,
Yep.
but it's
Ammo
like
boxes
more
are
than
your
Keel.
friend. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, so what Effortless wants to do
Actually, I kind of want
for
to go
his
back
game
to
plan right now, is he
container.
needs to be playing. Oh, fuck. That could have spelled disaster. But now Davis looking really good here. He's probably gonna tie it up. Yes. So scratch what I was gonna talk about. Let's just Davis picking up control
Oh my
here.
God.
Oh no, he threw it all away.
4 HP.
I'm not talking for another minute. You go ahead.
Well, Effortless tries to hook on in, gets railed. 70 HP. Is Davis going to push this advantage before the
Furniture. That's what I'm looking for.
rocket kills him. Oh my God.
How can I even cast
Oh,
this?
maybe not.
I don't know. I don't know. Everything hurts.
Maybe
Davis takes a lot of
yes.
machine gun damage. Effortless gets the best of it by picking up the heavy, but the mega, nope, shouldn't be there. Get out. Good rail on the pickup afterwards.
Ooh. Nice little grapple there. Oh no.
I don't know. What shelf did I use over here? I think I just used like a common one.
Trying to
Yeah, a
strong
common
arm this,
shelf.
and he definitely will. And let's see if he gets some real damage off the spawn here. This is still doable for Davis, but he has to. He could realistically only die one more time in the next minute. Otherwise, I'm thinking it's like too much. So, like, right now, it's okay, but
I'm
he
actually gonna
cannot
keep
die
it.
again.
I can't really
Now he's
find a
got
Nordic
forced
one
to
that
the
I
side of the
like.
map with no items. Effortless is so stacked. And as long as he doesn't get perforated here, this is looking really bad for Davis now. Yeah, even with the light armor, he cannot push.
Actually going to swap over to Davis, given the situation.
And if I'm Effortless, I want to keep the pressure on as much as possible. Just keep chipping. Keep trying to force out the invis and such. Like, just keep that control going. What you don't want is you don't want to get too passive and then end up Davis gets, you know, a baited rocket and then a free heavy and then can invis out. Like, you don't want that.
Davis repositioning to the T-Con to maybe do some exit damage after this heavy. That rocket almost plants him, though. Does grab the T-Con shard, and now can he maintain position on the Mega? Effortless drops down. Jump pad's going to be scary. Nope, never mind. Not scary at all.
Needed to hit that.
Oh, it's actually nice timing on the switch to the nail gun. It was very effective. Most people would have just stuck with LG the whole time. And this is good. Look at how much he's keeping the pressure on, and Davis is running out of options. He's got to pull off something like, you know, he's got to kill Center Wenger this and hit like 4 rails in a row. That's what he's got to do.
Too early.
Let's see. I don't know if he's a drinker, but he's got to pop off right now.
Yeah, and this is bad because, yeah, he can't be here. And Effortless has essentially delayed the game for almost another minute. So we probably won't see Davis do anything like in potential to come back until about the 8:30 mark. Effortless has every right to be at this heavy. And nice
Good.
thing out. The rocket doesn't matter. Look at how healthy. Oh no.
Now you don't.
But the messed up grapple has actually given Davis a chance as he hits another rail. Oh, and he's going for it again. But the problem is
Sorry,
Effortless
I'm
has-
distracted.
Oh, it doesn't matter if you hit these rails like Kill Center of Anger, like I said.
This is it.
No! The shotgun! The
Oh!
knockback is the only reason he took a dip into the fucking Louisiana Bayou.
Louisiana Bayou.
He shouldn't have
Oh
done that.
my
He's
God.
just a boy. That is fucked.
That's funny.
That is a straight up Shotty Pippin box
Alright.
out for the rebound right there, and that could have cost Davis everything. Effortless still extremely weak. The rocket will not land. A little bit of chip on the wing. Stay alive and delay, but Effortless goes
You're
down.
telling me there's a chance.
There is a chance. 1 minute. Effortless is probably going to delay spawn, so that's 15 seconds gone. So you're reality looking about 30 seconds here for Davis. There's one hook gone. Rail into the wall, and there's another
Uh-oh.
one. So
You're
here
telling me
comes
there's
a
a
delay.
real chance.
Yeah, no delay. Okay, Effortless. No delay. Doesn't care.
And
Giving up
Mega's
rail
up.
angles.
Oh, why he needed to invest in that fucking Mega.
Thanks for the follow, local fur. I appreciate it immensely.
And that, okay, all right. There's. Whew, can take a breath now.
Yeah, having a candle there would make sense. Maybe up top.
So, map number 1, as intense as it was, Effortless able to take it as Davis officially throws in the GG. And I know that
Adding his
Effortless
lightning
is
gun
known.
stats up to 40 now. He did 2,300 LG damage.
Good lord.
Whereas we look at Davis, Davis had a much more well-rounded. He had 1,000, at least 1,000 each with the holy trinity of guns. But obviously, Effortless finding enough LG fights that game and really pushing the limit
It's
during those fights.
pretty ridiculous. And I know that Effortless is known for being Napoleon, but unfortunately Davis is the one that came up short on map number 1. Well played to both, but this is going to be map number 2, potentially the last map.
In lieu of the water kill.
Roof. Shouts to Sync again, claiming souls today, as we like to see. So, we might end the day with a deep embrace. Sorlag on Davis. BJ for Effortless.
Pirates Cove.
Pirates Cove. Somebody's gonna get in that boat.
Pirates Cove.
Oh, good.
Who will walk the plank to sink air glee?
I don't know. We will see. I know that Sync Air is very, very excited, though.
That's the biggest smile on his face from the shotgun out of the map
He's
thing.
just,
I think.
yeah,
That's
why
probably-
wouldn't
yeah.
it be? He's like, I fucking did that. As a developer in this game, whenever you see shit like that, you're like, yeah,
Imagine. Okay.
that was me.
Jesus.
Shouts to Sync, the rest of the team. Shouts to everybody for being here. Again, potentially the last map of the day. NA Challengers qualifier. Right meow grand finals between Davis and Effortless.
Whoops.
And Effortless up a map.
This is all going to be about rail control. It's going to be so important considering how big the hitbox is for Sorlag. And
Begins in
yeah, and if you're Davis, you really want to find situations where you can
fight.
keep the BJ player at a point in the map where he's kind of fenced off, and you can collect all the armor. You want to find a way to keep cycling all the lights and the heavy, and just leave the mega if possible, and just don't get caught out with dual wield LG.
Put another silver sword.
Good rails from Davis, but that
Oh.
rocket is the get off me rocket.
Oh my god!
No.
And the only reason that fight even happened is because the BJ passive, it was making him not railable, and so he had the confidence to stay there and to chicken gun his way to the first frag. It does. Some of them sound like cluck, 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 you know?
Yeah. All the time.
I think I might actually put a silver great sword.
This is what you have to avoid, Davis.
Stern talking to from the champ, and Davis is just going to plus forward. He grabs the armor shard, bullying his way onto the rail, thinking that's the key to everything. He needs to be careful.
Effortless getting a little nervous here, I think. He has no LG. Yeah, he can't be here. It's good. No, no.
He wants more.
He does. He is so bloodthirsty.
The Ocho.
Manages to get in there. Flex this. Yeah, like, you know, he's looking for the standard rail angle, but Davis ignores it and goes for the rail off death. But I like this. Effortless just needs to sit center map like he's doing. Just keep taking his time. Uh-oh. Okay, one rail's not bad. Davis working his way over to the Mega.
Oh, how did that connect? Oh.
What a rail! Oh, railable, both.
Stop falling.
Of a rocket is
That
actually
way,
something
I mean.
Stacks about even Davis with a little bit more health and armor.
Damn it.
Effortless still looking for something, grabbing the shard, and now he's going to be able to contest this. Good spit to maybe deny. I don't know if it actually connected.
Wow.
It did. It did connect. Effortless needs health. Able to grab
Yeah,
the
but this
bubble.
is really bad for Davis. This is really bad. Oh. Another essentially free kill, but good from Effortless to realize, oh shit, mid RJ, I have no LG. Let me swap guns. Instead of being stuck with the wrong gun at the wrong time. Oh. We'll drive by through the night.
Oh,
The Swedish
no.
night, so we see the daylight.
Well, Effortless is chopping up that Sorlag into meatballs right now, so it is a rough ride for Davis. 3 minutes in, 6-0.
No, why? Just work with me. Work with me.
Oh, we almost took a dip.
Into the ravine, into the crevasse. Spit for zoning, I
He is
like
so
it.
stuck. I think I would have liked to have seen Effortless just kind of.
It's okay, we can
he's
figure
gonna
this out.
die And try to deal max damage and reset, because now look what's happened. There is
It is
nothing
always.
on the map
There
for
is
him to
one
work
thing I
with.
could do to prevent this from happening,
Real
This is
thick.
which I think I might just
This is
end up
what you want.
doing, so I'll show you.
I was gonna say, why did he leave the mega up? There's a rail into dual wield.
Yep.
Does get the
and
frag, and now he has the mega to work with. So I like
And the
that
thing
play for
is-
Davis.
So
He might
Skyrim
have
physics
everything.
don't always make sense.
As he grabs the mega. Okay, he's deciding not to go for
Spit.
that. Oh lord. Okay, well, Effortless looking pretty good after that exchange. It's going to come down to who hits the next rail, if at all. And that's Effortless looking good.
Nice
Oh, and he
reposition
ripped
there
it
from
right.
Davis.
Yeah, but now he's railable. That's why I don't like that he went for that.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, one thing I can do,
And I like this.
I can make
keeping
it
up, taking
not
the safe
settle
route to go
via
for the
Havoc,
mega,
which
and
means
can get both.
it doesn't just
You know,
fall.
Like what if Davis like RJ'd and got lucky and got a kill
So-
and get the whole map again? So
Like it's leaning against it, but it's not gonna like fall over.
I gotta slow the game down. And
So
this
it looks
big
like it
block
makes
doesn't come
sense.
to me, so
But it's not
Kinda
just gonna
lose
like
the
tumble
ability to
over
wield opportunities
ridiculously.
like this.
Oh, just gets
Let's
him
put
down,
like a
down.
tome down. I don't think I have any
It takes
tomes.
the armor though. So a small silver lining.
Nice movement
no.
there.
LG though.
There we go.
Just not using that spit though.
Maybe he needs to drink some water.
I was gonna say, a little parched. Can't spit.
A damage value of
Just
0.
Catches him out. 5 minutes in, 7 frags in favor of Effortless. Stay on Davis, as all the pressure is on him to make a comeback. That rail's going to start something potentially beautiful. A little bit of passive, and the armor shard is going to heal Effortless back up
Just
to a
needs
decent
to
degree.
take heavy. This is still doable with the way that you can force spawns on this map. This is definitely still doable. Just Davis has to get a nice clean kill here within the next minute, and then has to really start forcing the spawns. This is a good catch. Very good catch. Oh no, he couldn't finish the job before the armor. Oh no.
And he does get the mega spawn for Effortless, so that's even more dire. Good rocket, but the dual wield to keep him at bay. And
Aw.
buckshot. Make it 2.
That might be it. Like, he did so much damage, like, Davis couldn't even RJ away to go steal all the items. And right now, it just kind of doesn't matter how much stack he has, he just keeps getting
I am gonna
obliterated
put
by
Spell Tome of
each and
Water
every
Breathing.
time he has the ability up.
Oh, just such good
First of all, 'cause I think it'd be valuable.
There's nothing Davis could do.
Yep. And he has to make an like crazy all in here. Has to try.
And I may actually put another one down.
Step one.
There it is.
Step one to the comeback. Now the problem is not very healthy, so we'll have to try to hit some rails and really limit the LG angles. Effortless looking for a trap here. Uh-oh. Nice.
Oh!
This is exactly what Davis needs, and he's gonna get this low light. Oh, I get more than that. And I like that he didn't go for Mega. He's collecting all the armor right now. Oh, but he messed up the movement, and now Effortless is gonna get the heavy. So this is still looking good for Effortless. Just needs to
Candlelight.
Just needs to kill time. And Davis, it's about time to go collect the Mega. Yeah, just go
Rails
collect
are
it.
heating up now. Oh, but yeah, now is definitely the time, please.
Yep. He waited a little too long.
Still doesn't want the Mega.
I don't know why. Like, there were a couple times he could have got it and, like, rotated back around, but... No, that's it. Wait a minute.
Sorry, Davy boy.
And he's gonna heal up off that, and that might be all, folks.
Is it how it ends? Wow, that's the most toxic shit I've ever seen.
Okay. Anyways. Fucking Sib. Okay. What do I put? What do I put? What do I put down local for? I feel like I need one more thing. Like one more thing. What would go well there? Okay. I was thinking that. I was thinking a hide. It'd still be under items. Yeah. Like a deer hide. It's kind of big. Actually, can that fall? It does fall. So in that case, let's do this. I like that. You know what? I like that. That's good. That's nice. This is nice. This is nice. It's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, hold on.
Well, I mean... Do we even see who died? And he's gonna heal up off that, and that might be all, folks.
Is it how it ends? Wow, that's the most toxic shit I've ever seen.
Well, I mean... Do we even see who died?
No, I know. I know that you know that I know.
It's over, but still. There are some things that
There
are
it
just
is.
unsaid.
Davis calls it now.
Congratulations to Effortless. Well played today. And especially on that map right there. Just really well
I
done.
can't.
Playing the center of the map. Just
Oh my
smashing out the flag and
gosh.
just obliterating
That's.
the
I'm sorry. You can't really see what I'm looking
Look
at, but it's just.
53%,
Anyways.
2100 damage. Andy hit some rails today.
He's gonna
He'll be so
super psyched.
happy.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's gonna
he'll
be
be so
psyched
happy
about
with himself that he hits. Yes. Absolutely.
It was interesting.
okay.
I didn't see a lot of spit utilization at all from Davis. Like, even as a zoning tool, we saw it once or twice, and then he held on to it for like what felt like 5 minutes.
Yeah, he really needed to use it at the major items more often. You know, like try and force BJ to go to the mega and then spit, there so that even if he collects it, he is then burning right away, right? And then it's like you're left with a bad, a tough situation, or use it on the heavy so it makes them more like predictable where they're going to go afterwards. So, yeah, just didn't utilize the champ as well. And it's hard to do anything when you're getting lit up like this. I mean, just look at the damage difference. Almost 4,800 damage to 3,200 damage. That's insane. Huge difference. And if you look at the items, the item difference really wasn't that much. So it was just really about good positioning from Effortless and just hitting everything.
Just hitting a little bit of everything. And that is it. It is done. It is official. Effortless gets that long 30-minute drive taken care of, reimbursed. Just
It's true.
12-4.
There.
Effortless does it in 2 maps over Davis, but a fantastic run from Davis. Beating a lot of good plays out here. Good performance against Dewey. Just not enough to get over
I
the
like
hump
it.
that is Effortless. That was a big hump, to be fair.
I like it. All right, I'll be right back.
And
Give me
he had a
one
tough
moment.
run today, having to play. Let's look at the bracket again. Having to play. I'm not sure who Levi is or Levy, but having to play Soluro.
Okay. I just
Then Yenum, then Death Row, and then Davis. I mean, the only other tougher ask is probably Dewey being on his side as well. Like if he had to go through them, but so definitely had the really hard side of the bracket, and yeah, well played to him. 2-0s all around today. So this man went 10-0 to qualify.
10-0. 10-0. Not bad at all. So that's it. That's it. I hope everyone enjoyed the show. As always, thank you, Rafa, for joining. It's always a pleasure. Always fun to have a cast, a bit of a chat with you. Please go follow all of the socials, Twitch, Twitter, all in chat. Don't forget QPL next week for week 17, and the week after that we have week 18, and that's it. 2 weeks of regulation play, and then we're going straight to Dallas for QPL Live on LAN for the finals. Someone gonna raise that belt.
There will be, just as a heads up, because the last match is on July 22nd. So there will be almost 2 weeks between the final match and when QuakeCon takes place. Just as a heads up. So we'll have probably, 2 weekends where there's no matches, but bear with us, guys. We're trying to prepare for the finals here.
Yes,
Okay?
there will be a break. That is important to note that after week 18, there's about a 2-week, 2.5-week lull, but I'm sure people will be streaming. They might actually get a little bit more secretive, play offline. I will do my best to play Keel only and keep the Quake champions alive. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, thanks again for joining me. Any closing thoughts? Anything you want to say moving into the final 2 weeks of Quake Pro League? Any shouts? Anything about today? The floor is yours,
Just
sir.
dude, today was a lot of fun. Hopefully we get to do it some more in the future again. And yeah, just I think there'll be a lot of exciting matches coming up over the next 2 weeks to really determine. Because before we go, maybe bring up what the top 8 is for the QPL. Like, what are the standings at the
Oh,
moment?
we can do that. We can do that.
Yeah. Because there's some really, really close results at the moment, vying for the top 10.
Let's take a look. Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
So yeah, so Strong Sage sitting right outside at -1 map differential, and he has 2 games left. So his game against Sygib is huge. Like, every single map will count if he's trying to get into the top 8. And Nosfa plays. I think he plays this coming week, and he plays the final week. I play him the final week, but I'm not sure who he plays.
Take a
for
look.
week
We have the
17.
technology. Let's see.
Yeah.
It is going to be Nosfa Chain, week
Ooh.
17. So we got Strong Sage, Sygib, Toxic Avic, Kilson Kron, Nosfa Chain, Series of Anger, Razy Sib.
And then the final week will be. I think there's a lot of good. Yeah, Maxter Razy for the final week.
That'll be a good one.
Dramas Kilson, Sirius Strong Sage, and Zeneku Sygib could be good. It just kind of depends. Because we got some high ping shenanigans going on there. And then I play Nosfa for the final week. And that could end up being a decider game whether he gets into the top 8 or not. Because let's see, who do we have here right now? We have essentially Kilson is locked in with his plus 13. I don't think there's really any way Kilson's not going to make the top 8. Shit, he may still even make top 4. But yeah, this whole Dramas, Nosfa, Avik, Strong Sage, and potentially Sirius, depending on how these matches go the next 2 weeks, could be some big shakeups for those final 2 spots.
I agree. And again, I mean, we could break down the format of everything. The reason why, in case you don't realize, the reason why top 8 is so important is they get a first day break. They don't have to play in the groups. They don't have to worry about that. So all the players in top 8 get a day of rest. They can practice a little bit, warm up, take a look at the competition, exactly what picks, bans, maps, champs, all of that their opponents prefer. And they will start off on day 2 when it is a bracket situation. Double elimination bracket starts day 2. Day 1 is group play round robin, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, yep. It's not a Swiss system, so yeah, it's round robin.
No holes in this system. Tell you what. So
What a cheesy fucking joke.
So
Look at this.
it's pretty good. I'm a bit of a monster. But yeah, so that's why the leaderboards, and as you said,
That's funny.
Avik and maybe Strong Stage Sirius is so important because they are trying to get that bye and not have to play in groups. QuakeCon again on LAN August 10th through the 13th. It's going to be grueling. I mean, these tournaments are endurance, tests of endurance more than anything, too. You have to be on your game each and every time. It is going to be a double elimination bracket, so there is some relief there. But as Razy of all people has always shown, the lower bracket is just a nightmare. And then by the time you get to grand finals, you don't have the map advantage. You don't get the pick advantage. It's going to be brutal. And he said himself on the Quake Pro League show, I want to try and not have to go through lowers for once. And I
Yeah.
think that'll give him a good chance if he can do it. But from your perspective, I mean, is there anything else that the players should look out for other than just the intensity and being able to keep their head in the game for way longer than usual? Because, I mean, again, 3 days and full days at that, especially day 2.
I think the biggest thing is as soon as the final week is done, everybody should be ramping up their practice so that they're trying to simulate the time of day that they're getting up.
Okay, what
just
the
in
hell
case
happened?
They have to play first. You know what I mean? So like, be ready to play between 9 to 10 a.m. every single day. Which usually, gamers they want to play in the afternoon or the evening, but that's not how tournaments work, and you need to start adapting your schedule ahead of time, as well as like
Wait,
especially
what the hell
last
happened
week,
to?
you should really be trying to schedule out a lot of games and not necessarily like
Wait,
looking at
where?
not holding the win-loss results of those games to heart, because it's just the last week of learning, but it's more of like, what if I do go to the lower bracket and I have to make it all the way? You have to build up that
What
endurance going
happened?
into the tournament just in case. So you'll see a lot of players doing that, as well as just on those days when you got that long day, you got to make sure that you're drinking enough water, that you're caffeinating yourself if you need to, and especially that you're eating properly. Like, you can't be going like 2 to 3 games in a row without having eaten something. Like, you're actually spending so much energy, like being in the zone, that even though you're just sitting there, you are spending a lot. Like, with all of the nerves and the raised, heart rate and everything, like, you need to be like fueling yourself throughout the day. And that's where, like, if somebody's
Okay,
not
they're all
doing
still
that,
there.
you could potentially see them like mentally crash mid-match, and
I just don't know where.
it's everybody's worst nightmare.
Yeah, and on the
There's like,
opposite
I think
side,
there's
if you
like a
see me walking the
toggle
hallways, do not
actors.
accept my cheeseburgers if you have to play, because that shit will put you down. But I will be doing that. Cheeseburger Santa will be live inside the place, so very much
What?
looking
A
forward to that.
burger?
I'm getting like a bag of Whataburgers again. Hashtag not an ad, not sponsored, but it's what I do, So, once again, thank you, Rafa, for joining us. Please
There it
hit him
is.
up on all the socials. Cheftastic, thank you for the raid. As we prepare to sign off here, make sure you follow him on Twitch and Twitter. Yeah, it was a great day. I'm glad to see NA still alive and well and kicking. A lot of people signing up, a lot of the old pros coming back to show people what they're made of. Effortless does win it, comes out on top of Davis 2-0. Shouts to Davis. Great run.
No, all my
Still
statics.
work to
No. Oh, there they are.
That's it for us. We're done. And it was kind of a short, it feels like a short day, to be honest.
I'm like, oh, it's 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I was like, I have the rest of the day to do stuff. I don't know. It's weird. It's almost like like you said, maybe double a limb or best of 5 grand finals. But either way, none of that here. So congrats. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Appreciate you. Big shouts to everyone who signed up and played. Love seeing that. Big shouts to all the other streams that casted Shaftastic TV.
The trigger box
Shaftastic
better
TV
still be
too. I know
there.
Strong Sage was casting. I forget who Inns was casting. It's good to see him back in the mix. Shouts to everyone that plays Quake and just has fun and isn't a complete pile of trash as a human being. Is that weird? I don't know. But yeah, shouts to everybody. See you around. Thank you for all the follows and raids and follows and subs and follows and subs and follows and subs. I appreciate you all. We're going to get out of here. But as Rafa said, 2 weeks Quake Pro League left. Check it out next Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern. And yeah, for all of your PGL needs and whatnot, I will type the link because I don't have a key for that.
Also,
There
remember,
it is.
don't end right away, because there's a delay.
Oh
Otherwise,
yeah,
nobody will hear your beautiful speech.
So do we just sit here for a while in silence?
Better just put on some like music for a minute or so.
Oh yeah,
And then
Yeah.
the outro.
yeah. I'm afraid of getting hit with an ad though when I go to this place that I'm gonna go. So let's see. Good call though. I would have absolutely ended stream immediately.
We did that.
Yeah, there it is.
Did we?
Yeah.
I forgot. I forgot. Yeah. So Whataburger is excellent. No shade. No shade at all. I love Whataburger. I'm just saying, like, it's a lot. It'll put you down. If you're a player and you're competing, you want to just have like energy Energy snacks, almonds, maybe a little bit of dark chocolate, lots of water. You want to do everything that Rafa doesn't do because this man has diarrhea more than I do at home. Like, I don't know what it is, but any tournament, any given time,
Oh,
you
for
can
Pete's
see him
sake.
just hunched over the toilet.
Whatever. I don't know what happened. I'll come back to this.
But again, thank you, Rafa. I'm going to play some outro music. We're good to go. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me, and I do hope we get to do this in the future. If anyone for any of their games is looking for a duo, I think we're ready to take on Dota, Counter-Strike 2, Overwatch 6. Just hit us up. Contact our booking agents. We'll make it happen. But thank you, everyone, for tuning in. That's going to be it for us. I don't have any way to mute anything, so
Okay.
I'm just going to play some music for a while quietly because I don't really. I don't
Oh, I love those guys. All right. Yeah. So, here's kind of the idea. Yeah, I was kind of at a point where getting that first room cluttered and kind of finishing the previous room is kind of what I wanted to do. I am in like an itch to play. Like I have an itch to play. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the YouTube stream. Thank you for joining me, YouTube. We'll be back tomorrow with more Skyrim modding. But if anybody on YouTube wants to come hang out, we'll be live on Twitch for maybe another, I don't know, 30-ish minutes. I don't know. But we're going to play a little bit. But I'll see you later, YouTube.